Work-life balance. As a recruiter, can it be done? Can I do it? Let's talk about it and find out in this video about work-life balance of recruiter. Hey, welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter, and I am coming to you live in Belize, and it is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a shirt that says that. All right, I thought this would be a perfect video to talk about the work-life balance because obviously I'm inspired while spending the week with my sister in Belize. So at first, everyone says, okay, but in every industry, you're gonna have to climb that ladder. If you're gonna do well, it has to be hard at first. So I've done this now for 12 years. And if you haven't yet figured out all those videos, you gotta check out this YouTube channel because it's all about making you the next millionaire recruiter. But how much time, how much effort, what's it gonna take, and how long does it take you to become the millionaire recruiter? Well, lucky for you guys, I have this amazing formula, an amazing training e-course boot camp that actually helps you get that all done. And I'm going to talk to you about the work-life balance because that's what this video is about. That's why you're watching it. All right, so my office for the last 10 years, yes, amazing, only works 36 hours a week. Yes, that is under full-time, and that is amazing, and they're getting the work done. Now, do they have to work extra hours? Well, not technically. However, I will tell you what's been happening with like my newbies that started back in January. So they're what is it, October? Yeah, so they're pretty close to being at their first year, and they've all done fairly well. Now, the way that you are gonna get ahead is, of course, you need to spend a little more time because there is the learning curve. Now, the learning curve doesn't really take that long if you actually have the fundamentals and understand what you're doing, what you're supposed to do, and you're not just running those wheels all the time. And that's actually where I can really help. So that's the exciting part. So yeah, I do have some people that I say, look, your learning curve is a little bit slower. By the way, it's not slow, it's just slower, because in recruiting, it's fast. There's a lot of work and a lot of things that need to be done, and the reason being is because when you, let's say you get a hold of 10 people, are you gonna place one of those 10 people, two of those 10 people? Well, that's the thing with recruiting is you don't actually know. You know, we have strong statistics that have really led true for the last 10 years, and that for every 20 interviews, that's actually a deal. Not an offer, it's a deal. And that runs true, but that's not true for every single individual. That's company-wide. So you do have those streaks where, man, just nobody's accepting you, accepting your job, you don't have the right thing, maybe the companies are not making good offers right now. I mean, who really knows? Maybe they had bad press. You know, your main client has bad press. What are you gonna do? Get new ones. You know, so there's lots of different things that kind of come into it. So at first you will have to pick getting efficient and making sure that learning curve is coming faster. And I'm talking about like on LinkedIn. So like when you're going on a profile, how long does it actually take you to figure out if you want to message someone or not? That's a skill. That's something you do have to get good at. So, you know, yeah, those are those things. Same with, let's say you have to have an intake call where you're trying to figure out what exactly the person wants. What are they looking for? Sometimes you get the ones that are bing, bam, boom, easy, and it takes about 5 to 8 minutes. And then there's some that are just talkers or some that you just can't, you know, get anything out of, or maybe you're just really enjoying your conversation, you know, hopefully you are. And maybe it takes 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So there's that science, there's, you know, trying to figure out your niche and how efficient you can be and what you can really do with your time. Then after the intake, then you're gonna go ahead and, you know, email them, the follow-up, the companies, all these stuff. Again, how long does that take you? Now, a very successful recruiter that has gotten these things down and doesn't have to, I guess, really think before they're doing, they're just doing. You don't want to be on autopilot all the time because that's not authentic or cool either. You do want to be thoughtful, but those fundamentals should just absolutely come. And so I would say at first, realistically, yeah, your first year as a recruiter, you're gonna wanna spend a little more time on LinkedIn, maybe at night, maybe adding people, because there's just sometimes not enough time in the day to do things. But that's not like, oh, I'm really burning the midnight oil. Oh God, I gotta work 60 hours. Oh, I'm at a startup and I can't be successful without it. Oh, the boss is calling me on the weekends. I got client calls on the weekends. Doesn't happen in recruiting, which is amazing, which is unbelievable. So yeah, you know what? I would say it goes in spurts. The first 3 months, probably gonna be the most time consuming because it's when you're taking the most time to actually get things done and you're really, really thinking about it. And it's really just because you're scared of being wrong. And that's the thing. In my trainings and stuff, I don't talk about being wrong. Being wrong is actually a good thing. So you figure out what not to do, so you figure out what to do, right? Okay. And then the first 6 months, you're starting to really get your groove, and then frustration comes in a little bit because maybe, you know, you close your first deal and then you think it's gonna be that easy all the time. And, you know, so, and it can be that easy. It's just, like I said, recruiting's roller coaster and it's the most amazing ride. So then, you know, you get to your year and you're just like, yes, I understand. I'm not taking as long anymore. I'm rolling with the roller coaster and nothing's bothering me. I'm cool now. So yeah, I would say that the most time spent is in that first year. But again, you're not spending much more than 40 hours. And you know, what's cool is that, like with realtors, for example, let's say you get that call, oh, I gotta show this house for my client. They have to do it right now. It's gonna be off the market. That doesn't happen. Nothing like that happens on the weekends, which is amazing, and which is why I'm able to have so much time with my kids, with my family, and just really enjoy life. And then, well, once you've really made it, you come to Belize with your sister just in October, just for shits and giggles, and it's awesome. So work-life balance as a recruiter really can be solid, and you really can get things done. And you know what, one more tidbit, for example, when I first had Diego, which was, oh my God, almost 6 years ago, which is crazy, I was only working 28 hours a week, and I was the most efficient and successful as I have ever been. And that's why the training that I've built, you know, with the help, of course, of my success partners in crime, Ben Markowitz, Emily Stellick, they're killer. They have their own experiences and their own ideas, but it was still from the start with techies, and we just get it. And that's why you're able to understand and have that work-life balance as a recruiter and still live your life while making an even better life. Because now, as I realize, it's the time that's really the most precious and priceless, yet you still need the money to enjoy the time. So, you know, they gotta come together. So enjoy the work-life balance as a recruiter. If you are working, honestly, God, if you're working like 50, 60 hours, especially 60 hours, can't even imagine. If you're working that long and you're not absolutely killing it, if you're not also the millionaire recruiter, there's a big problem, big trouble. I actually do remember someone I used to work with that was the first one there, the last one to leave, and was absolutely the worst. I don't want to say the worst recruiter because that's mean, but was the least successful. How about that? And it was not because this person wasn't having a good work ethic, because it was there, but wasn't efficient. And that's the key. That gives you the key to the castle. So yes, check this out. It isn't as sunny as I would like, but it still looks pretty unbelievable. All right, let's see how many times I can say that. All right, so I hope you got some tidbits from this on really the work-life balance of a recruiter and what you should be doing, what you should be experiencing, and if you're not doing it right. Okay, so check out that course, millionairerecruiter.com. Like, subscribe. Thank you so much for enjoying the channel. This week's a little bit different because, like I said, I'm on vacation, but I am still loving all the love and support that you have given me through, I don't even know how many subscribers now. It's in the 700s or something. But anyways, love it, dig it, and I hope you enjoy too. And if you have any questions or ideas on what videos to do, I love it. I love putting out the content. I enjoy it. And I've already been through it, so I can tell you guys what to do, what not to do, all that cool stuff. All right, so make sure you visit every Thursday at noon. Like, subscribe, and remember, money is just the vessel that gets you to do all the unbelievable things you can do. So go ahead, go get it.